Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News Today. I am your host, Amanda. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. Delta flight struck by lightning when landing at Boston Logan International. City Council may require annual report on illegal gun trafficking. Multi-vehicle crashed in Boston's O'Neill Tunnel causes heavy delays. Mass is changing its sex ed, health class guidelines for the first time in 24 years. Starbucks faces lawsuit claiming its fruit drinks are missing the fruit. Delta flight struck by lightning when landing at Boston Logan International. Passengers on a Delta flight experienced a harrowing ordeal as their plane encountered severe lightning during a recent flight. The incident sent shockwaves of fear through the cabin as the aircraft navigated through the intense storm. The flight en route to its destination faced turbulent weather that included lightning strikes in close proximity. The intense flashes of lightning, coupled with thunderous booms, left passengers understandably frightened. Flight attendants worked to calm passengers while the flight crew communicated with air traffic control to navigate safely through the storm. Despite the alarming experience, the flight crew successfully guided the plane through the tempest, eventually reaching calmer skies. City Council may require annual report on illegal gun trafficking. The Boston City Council is deliberating a proposal that would require an annual report on illegal gun trafficking within the city. The initiative aims to enhance transparency and provide policymakers with crucial data on firearms entering illegal markets. The proposed ordinance seeks to compel law enforcement agencies to compile and release data related to gun trafficking, including the sources and types of firearms, trends in illegal firearm sales, and efforts to combat such activities. Advocates argue that this information is essential for developing effective strategies to reduce gun violence. The proposal is currently under review, with discussions ongoing among City Council members, law enforcement officials, and community leaders regarding its potential implementation and impact. Multi-vehicle crash in Boston's O'Neill Tunnel causes heavy delays. A multi-vehicle crash inside Boston's Thomas O'Neill Tunnel led to significant traffic delays on Tuesday. The incident happened close to Exit 17, in the vicinity of Government Center and the Callahan Tunnel, as reported by Mass DOT shortly before 11:30 a.m. Mass DOT indicated that there were injuries sustained by some individuals involved in the crash. Approximately half an hour later, Mass DOT informed motorists that the accident scene had been cleared, and all lanes were once again open. Traffic cameras captured the Zachem Bridge area experiencing severe congestion as emergency crews responded to the incident. Mass is changing its sex ed, health class guidelines for the first time in 24 years. Massachusetts is set to revise its guidelines for sex education and health classes for the first time in 24 years. Here's what you need to know. The updated guidelines will reportedly include more comprehensive and inclusive sex education that addresses topics like consent, gender identity, and sexual orientation. This is in response to demands from students, parents, and advocates for a more relevant and inclusive curriculum. The curriculum will be tailored to different age groups, ensuring that students receive age-appropriate information. Parents will retain the right to opt their children out of these classes if they wished, as is currently the case. The guidelines are expected to be fully implemented by the 2024 to 2025 school year. Starbucks faces lawsuit claiming its fruit drinks are missing the fruit. Starbucks is currently facing a lawsuit that alleges its fruit drinks, specifically the Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher, Berry Hibiscus Refresher, and Strawberry Acai Refresher, do not contain real fruit. The lawsuit claims that Starbucks uses artificial flavors and ingredients instead of actual fruit, and that their advertising is misleading, as it suggests that the drinks are made with real fruit. This class action lawsuit is seeking compensation for affected consumers and a change in Starbucks marketing practices. As of now, Starbucks has not provided any public comments regarding the lawsuit. This case underscores the ongoing debate surrounding truth in advertising and the use of ingredients in food and beverage products. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.